All right.
What's up, guys?
Here we go. Rack Attack. This is the Shed Rack Attack rub, and it's pretty dang yummy. They used to carry it Academy, but I noticed the other day they changed out to B&B. So I think you can still get it at the barbecue.
So if you haven't been able to tell yet, we are getting ready for some barbecue. We got ribs.
Go over here.
Got ribs that are going to be going on tonight. Or not tonight, probably tomorrow. They're just going to sit with a dry brine all night. And it's going to be really good. Let's see, flip this around here. Kim, I wish we delivered, but we do not deliver.
Oh, we deliver with ourselves.
Deliver. It's delivery to your own person. So, let me know if you know what he's doing here. Oh, Rick's watching. Can I say hi to Rick?
Hey, Rick. Doing the barbecue thing, buddy.
So one of these things that you do to ribs to help make them easier to eat, makes them more tender.
Take this foreskin off.
The membrane off, and it helps make them a lot nicer for the eating.
Yeah, it lets the rub soak in.
Lets the rub soak in. So tell everybody a little bit about your pedigree here for barbecue, for those who want to know.
Oh, just been doing it a long time. I am a master barbecue judge, by the way, and also a steak judge.
Certified master judge in KCBS, right?
Which I'm brokenhearted because they just canceled because of this stupid coronavirus baloney.
The beer flu canceled his barbecue competition.
Double one all weekend. Next weekend.
He's still bitter, so we're having to compensate.
Making up for it right here.
Making up for it by cooking our own barbecue.
Pretty good stuff. I usually make my own rub, but this is hard to beat when I got it. And then you can put a little brown sugar on them too if you want to. Yep, too.
So we just spent a full day out at the farm, and it was so wet out there, but it was a lot of fun. I just got done outside spraying all the kids' boots off. But we got Tank and Titan over here, and so is Hurley and Josie. They're still awake. I don't even know what time it is.
By the way, this is how you dress when you do barbecue.
This is, you make sure you get colors that are almost matching, but they're not.
And then you put your boots on.
Then you put your little booties. That's how you really know somebody's a certified master judge. If they're almost matching colors, but not the whole way through. There's another example, getting the membrane off. So what's this little trick you've got here that...
Paper towel makes it really easy.
Paper towel.
You get it started, and then you use the paper towel, and it doesn't slip out of your hands, because this stuff is slicker than snot on a doorknob. Or coronavirus. Still bitter.
Coronavirus, still bitter.
Too early, too soon.
So what we got going on tomorrow is my birthday party for me tomorrow.
Yep.
And so it's going to be a lot of fun. And we've got barbecue for that party. A couple years, last year, usually we do it at my house, and bring everybody over, and I'll fry a bunch of chicken, because one of my favorite things is fried chicken. I love fried chicken. So we're doing it over here this year, and I figure since we've got all the smokers, we got everything going here, why not do barbecue, right?
We're doing a
Let's look at.
Pork belly too.
Thank you, Mark. I'm gonna look at the comments here.
Pork belly burn-ins.
Live chat. Rick's ready to eat. Husker Boy says hi.
Damn.
Yeah, Rick, we're using the shed rub.
It's amazing.
Thank you, Mark, for the happy birthday, by the way.
29. Or was it 19?
What did you say?
How old are you? 29 or 19?
I will be 34, I think. I think 34. I stopped counting after got Wisconsin food practice. Hi to you too. Thanks, Carol, for the happy birthday. There you go. There's the last. The last rib is being shed seasoned here.
It's a bunch of shed. You gotta pat it, make it feel better. Okay, and we're using a pit barrel. We're using a pit barrel cooker, and they are amazing. And so we're gonna take these back out one at a time.
Flip this around here.
And you put it in the third rib.
The third rib down.
And we're gonna hang these monsters tomorrow.
Gonna hang the ribs after they've dry brined all night long in this shed rub, not shad. I'll take you guys outside in a second and show you the
Look how they're already melting.
yeah, it's already starting to suck some moisture out. And that's the beauty of the dry brine. Is with the dry brine, the salt in the rub actually pulls moisture to the surface. Which, I don't know, if you don't know what brining is, normal brining is when you take salty water and you put the meat in the salty water, and that gives it a lot of flavor, infuses the flavor. That's usually what I do with my fried chicken before frying it. I'll soak it almost the entire night. And one of the secrets is salt brine with peppercorns and pickle juice, if you want it to taste kind of like Chick-fil-A. So this is kind of the same method, except you're using the moisture inside the meat to actually create the brine solution. So it's kind of a cool way to do it, but it makes the ribs taste awesome. We got all these 6 hooks ready to go.
And the pit barrel cookers are amazing. It's almost a set it and forget it deal.
Well, especially when you got the Flame Boss attached to it too.
We'll be using the Flame Boss with it, which keeps it within 3 degrees. We're going to cook these hot and fast, 275, and they will be amazing. And then we're doing pork belly burn-ins also. We're going to do them on our new, I put new 560 charcoal gravity grill made by Masterbuilt, and it is the nuts, baby.
Who got you that 560 Masterbuilt?
Sweet family got it for my birthday.
That video just came out a few days ago. So if you haven't seen that video, after this live stream, I'll go link to it so you can watch PopPop's reaction when he got his.
I wouldn't watch it, or you'll be owning a 560, or at least this one.
Well, they haven't gotten to see how the 560 works
Okay,
yet.
well, this one tomorrow.
We've cooked on the 560 twice. We made burgers, and then last night we made pork chops.
Yeah.
And they were awesome. So, and the hot dogs on the 560, I don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
But they came out just amazing. And they're just like Nathan's hot dogs you get from Sam's, and they're incredible.
Yeah.
I got some comments here. Let's look at these comments and see. Let's see. Happy birthday. Thank you guys for the happy birthdays. Happy birthday. Tommy, yes, we are smoking. Southview Farm, they want to know, how long has PopPop done barbecue for?
Oh boy. Probably 40 years.
40 years. Everybody always also leaves comments on the smoker out at the farm.
Yeah.
And I always tell them that it's not your favorite smoker because it looks really cool.
The box is a little small on it, but it does the job. But you gotta babysit it.
It can get hot really fast and cold really fast. But check these ribs out.
But it's like probably 3/8 inch steel, and so once you get that bad boy hot, it's pretty consistent.
That is a meat party that's going to be happening. We'll have to go live tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be putting these on hopefully about 12:30.
We'll go live tomorrow with this and show them getting on the grill.
And then the funnest part though is the pork burn-ins. We're gonna cut those up here in a second. I'll go get them. And we'll...
Okay. So while he's going to go get those, the pork burn-ins, which is basically pork belly, so bacon burn-ins. I mean, can it get better than that? Let's run in here and see what these children. You guys want to say good night to everybody on YouTube? Huh, boys?
Good night.
Good night. What did you guys do today?
We went to the farm.
No, don't get up. Just lay there. Just lay back.
We went to the farm today. And I finally learned how to ride the go-kart.
Oh, Hurley took and rode the go-kart.
Yeah.
Tank, you rode the go-kart a bunch, didn't you?
Yeah, I rode the four-wheeler the most. And I like the golf cart. There's this really big puddle.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay, so Tank's got a great story here. Scoot over. So Tank's got a great story for everybody. So Tank's been riding the go-kart for a while. Maybe he's probably one of the first ones because he's pretty tall. He's a pretty big boy. He doesn't get the name Tank for nothing, okay? So he's been riding the go-kart. Well, like I said, it was really, really wet today. Like really, really soupy wet. So Tank, tell us what happened.
There was this really, really big puddle. And I didn't see over this big hill. And I accidentally went over it and slammed into the puddle.
Did you get wet?
Got so wet.
So he came over this hill, and it's one of those moments where you come over the top of the hill and you got no idea what's on the other side of it. Came over the top of the hill, and just like a sea-doo, just... And I saw this from afar, and I just looked up, and Tank's standing on the sidewalk doing that thing, that pose that means you're soaking wet when you stand like this. Your legs are a little apart. So we had to change Tanky's clothes.
Yeah, he was standing like this.
He was standing like this? Show us.
He's like... No, I wasn't like that.
That's the wet pose.
I was like this.
I don't know. I think you're more like the wet pose.
You're like this.
Okay. All right. Let's say goodnight to everybody so we can go back in here and check out. We're doing a live video right now. So this is live on YouTube. Let's see if anybody made any comments or anything yet. Let's check it out. Oh, we got a Joe. You yes cheese or no cheese right now?
Yes, cheese.
Yes cheese?
Yes, cheese.
Mark says, so if I leave now, I should be in time. Yeah. Head this way. I'll come for the birthday party and get some ribs.
What the?
Okay. All right, let's say good night to everybody on the live stream. Oh, there's some sneeze. Yummy. All right, let's say good night. Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Good night.
All right. Okay, lay down, boys. Lay down. I'm turning the light off.
Okay.
Hurry, Joe. Run out of here. Run. Okay. All right. Let's go back out here. Good night, boys. Go to sleep. Okay. Let's go back out here and see if the pork is arrived yet. Oh, my gosh. Oh.
I could just about eat these right now. They are just caramelized.
Don't they just look, they look like they've already been cooked.
Oh my gosh, they look good. Okay.
The smell in here is just...
We got about a 12-pound pork belly. Just a slab of bacon really is all it is. We're gonna cut these in about 2-inch squares. The hands are slick.
Bacon.
See, look at that.
Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. We've had these before, and I mean, of all the things that are just meat candy, this is the most meat candy thing that I've ever had.
You say, what about all that fat? Well, it renders into sugar goodness.
Where did this recipe come? When did you first have this?
This isn't your Impossible meat, by the way. I just saw him on another pitmaster guy making them. And he was oohing and awing so bad, I had to join in.
Almost perfectly. How did you perfectly divide them? Master.
That's that 40 years.
40 years, master judge. So we got,
All right.
oh my gosh. I am so excited to have skin bar. I thought it was just a pork butt. But originally the conversation was, we're going to have a pork butt and we're going to have some ribs. So I had no idea. That is just like a hunk of fat. Oh my goodness.
Austin, my son.
Oh gosh.
Eat that right there.
He would.
He's a fat master.
Oh, hey, we got 20 people watching.
Well,
It's pretty good.
I'll be watching too.
21 people. We're going viral, right?
They may be swinging by tomorrow.
Yeah, I've had so many people already say if they leave now, they would be able to make it in
As
time.
long as you bring a present.
So, yeah, so Mark said, if I leave now, I'll be there in time, so. And we got Casey. Come here, honey.
No, I know.
Oh, what? Hey, honey.
I don't want it.
Right now.
Honey.
No cheese.
Honey. No cheese. No cheese. So she is making a big thing of baked beans.
Which, by the way, will be underneath this pork belly as it cooks. So the drippings all go in the pork beans.
We've done this a time or two, so the thing that makes the beans
What's
better.
weird is it doesn't add any calories to the pork and beans.
It's amazing how it doesn't add anything. So it makes the pork, it makes the beans just to the next level.
You know,
But-
a little slice of goodness. See, we'll pull all these out here, and then we're gonna shed these up. I got this. We're probably gonna have to use a little. Okay, I've got some. I know what I'm using.
Okay, he's got a new thing. Rick said, sadly, I was supposed to be there this next week to do barbecue with H.A. Carter.
Oh man!
But the trip got
I
canceled.
know it.
I guess I'll have to do my own barbecue here in Bakersfield, California.
Pre.
Ricky Pre.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, and we were gonna do the steak deal too.
Yeah.
There was an SCA steak competition on Friday and Saturday, and it was just going to be a heart attack weekend is what it was going to be.
So not only was he going to have a competition,
Hey, Ricky, this is what we're using, baby.
the shed. So not only was the competition going to be for barbecue this weekend, but he also has been doing steak judging competitions too, which that's the one that I think I like barbecue a lot. Oh gosh, we're getting the rub going here.
Yeah. We're going to rub these down.
I gotta shut up so we can get the rub going.
Hey, Rick's going to freak out when I bring the next one in, though. See, I'm out of the shed. Okay. Let's cut this last one. You got a little smoking going on over there.
Whoops.
Yeah. All right.
Rick said he bought 3 ribeyes today from Costco. Janie, I'm so hungry. I'm also, we have not eaten any dinner, or I haven't. I think they went into town on some hot dogs, so that's what my dinner's going to be. Pam, I need an address, please.
All right, bring that in.
Hold on, I got to turn around.
Okay.
Sweet Heat Rub, the pit boss.
Yeah.
So where does this from?
Now, Rick can testify to this stuff. It's made by Pit Boss. Is he testifying on there?
He hadn't said anything yet. He just told us about the ribeyes.
It's all about him. We're going to doctor these up where they'll caramelize like those ribs. Hey, Rick just got on there. Show him those ribs.
Well, he's been watching from the beginning.
Oh, he has?
Oh, yeah. I thought I said earlier that he was watching.
Oh, well, I heard you say a Rick, but I didn't know it was him. Yeah.
I can smell the heat on those.
Oh, this stuff is pretty good. Now, how you do this is, we'll put these on tomorrow at about 250 in 2 hours. Cook them on a rack over the beans, and then we take them off and we put them in a pan like this one, and we'll add our honey and barbecue sauce. We're going to use Freddy's.
Freddy's.
Out of California. It is tasty stuff. And then we're gonna you go another 2 hours or an hour with that open. No, you cover them with foil, and go another hour, and then pull them off and stir them up, and then take the foil off and let them go another hour, and they just caramelize and turn into a little ball of goo.
Rick says, I actually told him about the Shed Barbecue Rub and Pit Boss Rub. I am the secret source.
Ah! I gotta say, he did tell me about the Shed. Yep. But I usually make my own rub, which is...
Is this a secret recipe, or is this something that we could eventually do a video for people to use? Sounds like it's secretive.
It's not a real secret deal. It's a combination of Head Country. Head Country's rub is really good too, and I just add some stuff to it.
So here's the key here, is like, we're not being stingy with this rub. Like, you gotta let it really go.
Yeah.
That was a full bottle when we started, and it's pretty much almost to the giving up the ghost.
In fact, we may throw a little on this, the rest of this on the ribs.
Since we have it, since it's open.
Since it's open, and we do have an open door policy here.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Just pile of meat. Pamela says she smoked beef tips the other day.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like it'd be pretty good too. This is an all pork celebration here. So they got the pork belly.
We'll just do a little dance over here. Not really.
I'm sure Mom's gonna love that giant wad that just went over the back onto the... She says it was really good. I'm excited. We've had about 20 people watching this whole time. I mean, I didn't expect anybody to watch, but anytime that we can sit here and talk about barbecue is a good time.
All right, it's time to go get more rub. You know, I got these at Academy on the clearance sale. Like I say, they were selling out of it for some reason. Rick told me to get it all, and I didn't. I wish I had have. Because I thought they were just marking down the price, but they quit carrying it. So.
The secret source gave him a tip, and he didn't listen to the secret source's tip.
Too bad Rick isn't coming over this weekend where we had planned. We were going to go to this contest.
See, if Rick would have just kept his plans and came as he thought, he would have gotten to eat some of that, and he'd have gotten to eat some of that.
And then we could have done a tri-tip with our favorite.
Oh yeah, the Suzy Q.
This is like, yeah.
It is awesome. I like that stuff on just about everything.
Puts it on his cereal.
Just about everything. We ought to go, now that we did that, we ought to go outside and just show them kind of the setup for the cooking tomorrow. And I'll do another live video tomorrow just showing you guys kind of the meat going on. Then maybe even one more of it coming off. And this is the first, someone just said, Trenton said, is this the first smoke on the new smoker?
Oh no.
Well, this is the first smoke. Technically, why this was something you wanted.
Well, it has the guru type operation built into it, and you set the temperature and the time, and you put the charcoal in here, and you fill this shaft. Fill this shaft up, put it on, close it down, and then you pull these air things out, and in here you slide a little starter, and you light that bad boy, and you shut this right here.
Down here, here's the fan.
And there's a fan
right here.
And you go over there and you set your time and temperature, and this thing will get to 700 degrees within like 15 minutes. It is amazing. But it'll get up to cook like 250 within 10 minutes. And it's just blowing the heat. It's not, the charcoal's not in the chamber, in the meat chamber. The charcoal's over here. So it's just blowing the heat into this housing and letting the heat go into the cooking unit. And it's in there, but you can't really see it with the dark.
And these grates can
But
flip.
you could actually do 2 full packers in here. It's got a tray that comes down. And you can do 2 or 1, or in fact you can buy more of these trays and do different levels.
That's pretty cool. So this is what
And you can put, and then in here, the ashes go in this bucket, and so you can throw your hickory and wood chips in there. So when the hot ashes come down, they cause those to ignite and smoke, and so you get the smoke and the charcoal. And it is amazing, I'm telling you. It's one of the keenest new smokers I've got.
So
besides, and this is kind of in the dark, but this is the pit barrel smoker. And
then the Flame Boss is in there too.
And we use the Flame Boss on it. So it does almost the same thing that this one does as far as feeding it air.
But the Flame Boss is like crazy when it comes to their algorithms and their charts and their...
Both of these are Wi-Fi. I mean, I could be in my bathroom, or, I could be anywhere and change the temperature, look at the temperature, and it's got meat probes that you put in, and it tells you what the meat temperature is. And this one's actually got 3 or 4 meat probes. This one's got 2. But we'll just probably use 1 on the center rack. But in fact, I'm not even going to use a temperature deal on the pork belly. But we'll have 6 racks of ribs hanging in that bad boy.
6 racks of ribs in this, what is essentially a 55-gallon drum.
And they hang up and down.
Vertically. And
you'd think that the bottom of it would get burned, but the way that air swirls in that thing, they come out, and it's user friendly. You don't have to touch it. You just set the temperature and forget it.
So it's crazy. The Flame Boss has this little fan controller. So this is just a little fan, and that actually hooks into this little hole right here. And so the Flame Boss keeps track of the air and the temperature, the meat, everything. And then the coolest thing, if you're kind of nerdy like me and you like to look at the graphs and the charts and stuff after the fact, you can see everything, like the temperature of each individual rack of ribs,
where it went up and plateaued at.
Is everything, the stalls, all of it. You get to see everything.
In fact, Rick, I think, hung a brisket in there in his.
He hung a brisket vertically.
You put two hooks. You put one hook low and one hook high, and hook it through the other hook, and it came out amazing. I didn't get to taste it, of course. You know, I'm just taking his word for it, but it looked fantastic.
You never know if you can really trust Rick, though. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. He's a pastor, you know. You gotta watch those guys.
It's sad they canceled. Where did you learn about tri-tip? He's trying to.
Oh, he's killing me.
He's tooting his own horn a lot. Oh man. So then we got Trenton. He's been talking to us about the smoker. He said that's awesome. It's very high tech. It is very high tech.
Yeah. You know, Rick almost bought one of these Masterbuilts, but he decided he probably couldn't figure out the tech side of it. So
okay.
Here
we go. We haven't done a cook. I don't think we've done anything on your pellet grill.
Yeah. This is a copy. I don't know what happened, but anyway, Louisiana Grills came out with a pellet grill that's just like the Pit Boss grill, the 7.0. And they had sold them at Costco for about 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they disappeared. So I don't know if they had a little copyright thing going on, but I got one for I think I got $400. It was cheap. It was on special. So I think they had I don't know. They may still make them, but I hadn't seen it. And then we got a Kubota.
A Kubota?
King grill.
A King grill.
It's like an egg. I used this quite a bit for a while. It does pizzas amazing. Like if you do
one of those Papa Murphy pizzas.
It'll get real hot real fast. And it's got a guru on it, which, by the way, I donated to Rick Prevost. Out of the kindness of my heart, by the way.
Who did you hear about that from, Ricky?
And he's hooked it up to his, I believe.
Oh, well, this video's gone on for 33 minutes. So I guess we probably ought to wrap it up. We'll jump in here tomorrow with you guys. Yeah. Let you see the meat going on and say any last minute comments, and then we'll do another live video tomorrow. That stuff coming off. So
we'll preload these bad boys up with charcoal and be ready
to rock and roll. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a fun. I love doing these live videos because I love interacting with you guys as we do it. So
see you, Rick.
See you guys. Bye, Rick.